Hello, I'm Carolina and welcome to my channel, The Soul Coach TV. It's really lovely to have you here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Shungite. It's a really interesting crystal. It comes from Russia. It's from an area called Shunga and Karelia, and that's where it gets its name from, Shungite. And it's very black and it's really interesting. Shall I show you it? They mine it, and this is how it comes out. This is called Elite Shungite, and it's very shiny. It's black, as I said, and it's really light. It really is. And they're not quite sure how it originated, but it's like 30 billion years old. I have no idea how they know it's 30 billion years old, but it's a very old crystal. But they really don't know how it was formed. So it could have been a meteorite, or it could just be organic substances that's just grown over many, many years, because it's 99% carbon. So what makes that really, really interesting is that it can help us on many levels. So what it does, it helps with three things. One is that it can help with healing. So it's very good for anti-inflammatory conditions, but I believe it helps with all healing. And because the body can heal itself naturally, and all Shungite does is just give it a bit of an assistance to help our bodies come into balance. So Shungite's really great, and I wear it. So this is a Shungite bracelet, and I wear that just when I feel like I need a bit of healing. It's also really great for purifying water, so it brings out any of the impurities in the water. So you can place a bit of the Shungite into your water, and it will help to purify the water. And also it will protect you, so it's really good for protection. So particularly against the EMFs, you know, we're buffered by those all the time, aren't we, through the broadband routers, through the electromagnetic frequencies, our phones. You can actually get Shungite with mobile that you can put on your phones to help protect you against that. And you know, I think it's really important that we do use this Shungite for that. I've been noticing on the phone, I'm having to pull my phone away from my ear now because I've been really sensitive to the frequencies that phones give off. So yeah, Shungite's one of those ones that you can do, and you can just stick them on. They're really cool. So yeah, so you can do, so those are the three main things: the healing, the protection, and the purifying the water. And it comes in different formats. So this is like the Elite. This is pretty pricey. So what they've done is they have make it into shapes for bracelets, and also to make it easier for us to use, they break it down into like a powder, and then they make it into shapes. So this is a cuboid that's really cool. And what's great about the protection of Shungite is that it's not just this area, it's got meteorage cover. So so that's really cool. So you can just feel rest assured that you and your family are protected against those rays in your home. We believe these crystals have healing properties, but I would always recommend you get advice from your medical professional. And a pyramid one, which is really nice. This is very popular. I love this one, this pyramid. So that's great. So yeah, it comes in all formats. But let me show you something, because it's really cool how you know that Shungite is real, because it gives off, conducts energy, it conducts electricity. So how we know that is, I have a torch here. So this torch is battery operated. So I am just gonna take off, whoops, the lid, and there's the battery. And then we're just, hopefully, we are going to put that down, and you will see that conducts energy and creates what it needs for it to work. So that's how you know whether Shungite is real. And it's the same for any shape. I'm not sure if I can get this down. Yes, I can. There we go. So that's how you know Shungite's real. So it's pretty cool, isn't it? So my dad, bless him, because he's passed away now, but good few years ago, about 7 years ago, he had a terrible accident, and he was put in a coma, and they didn't know if he was going to make it, and they said that if he does pull through, it was going to take many months of recovery. And in fact, there was a gentleman that came in at the same time with the same injuries, who was older than my dad, and he was in exactly the same condition. And what I used to do was go over and see him, because he was in Ireland. He was in a coma, and I would try and give him Reiki where I could get to his body, which was his head, but that's another story. But anyway, I'd give him Reiki, but I also gave him the biggest piece of Shungite that I could find, the Elite, and I would try and put that in his hand and just hold it, or when I left, I put it to the side of the bed, and he recovered in about 6 weeks. Sadly, the gentleman in the room next to him was still in a coma and was continuing his healing process, but my dad was out in 6 weeks. Now, obviously, what was that? We're never going to know, but we do know that thanks to the medic team, thanks to the love of his family, his will, maybe the Shungite, maybe the Reiki, his recovery was much, much speedier. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you enjoyed that, and do watch my channel for more episodes of crystals coming out. The next one's going to be on Moldavite, which is another interesting crystal. And if you want to purchase any crystals, you can do online, or you can go in crystal shops, or you can check out my bio where you'll find a website link. Thank you very much.